What's up, guys? EG Chris here. I got my buddy Mike back here, and we're going to work on this, and I'll talk to you about what we're going to do. So, since Mike is a fancy welder guy, we're going to cut the AC brackets, take the red brackets and move it to the driver's side. That way we don't need to use any aftermarket brackets that, you know, they cost a little bit of money. So this is free thanks to Mike. Great guy. All right, let's get to it.
I'm doing it on the ground.
All right, so my buddy Mike welded it up. It's good to go. I will show you the fit of the radiator here in a bit, but in the meantime, I'm going to try and bend this headlight area of the rad support back down. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'll try my very best. So yeah, get the hammer, try to hammer it in. Give it a few whacks. Moving all over the place. Well, I'm gonna try that off camera. All right, so I managed to bend it. Is it straight? Probably not. But I gotta put the fender on. The fender is pretty messed up, but for the sake of like mock-up, we'll see. But basically, I took these big old pliers and I bent this out. This is an aftermarket, really thin metal rad support, so it's easily manipulated. So the hammer kind of didn't work because it moved too much. So I bent it, and then I ended up hammering the bottom of the where the headlight goes. This probably will need to be shifted somehow, because that's where the fender bolts up to here and all across there. But yeah, that's one headlight in. Let's see. Looks kind of weird, but I still don't have a bumper. But this is just, like I said, for the sake of mocking up, I'm just gonna try to put the fenders on. I have no bumper. I'll show you how the rad goes, and then everything will come off because it's just easier to work with all this. But this mess will probably be next video, but we'll just focus on this body stuff for now. All right, so both fenders are on, and like I said, they're beat up. They're not in good condition at all. So mind the car. It's a sleeper. But yeah, so it doesn't fit too bad. I'm sure it'll be tweaked once I do get the bumper. Whenever I get a bumper that could be put on, you know, you'll be able to see the fitment much better. This side, it looks like this is sticking up too high, so there's a gap here. But I think I could kind of play with it. I'll probably just bend this tab down over here. But other than that, it does fit pretty decent. Like I said, it is terrible. It looks terrible, but it works for now. So yeah, I managed to get the headlights kind of in. Like this side's kind of tweaked. Put the radiator in just to confirm that it does fit well, and talk about the hose setup. And I have another hose on order, should be here real soon, and just show you how that's all gonna fit. All right, so this is where the radiator sits, and it is pretty much flush with the support, which is cool because the EG kind of sits kind of high. It has this silicone hose that came in a kit. The EG's using the top hose, and the bottom hose, the EG's using what it always had, which is the Chevy Lumina hose. But the reason why I never used it, because the K24A2 thermostat housing faces upward, I'm pretty sure, and this faces downwards like a K20 style. So I'm able to use this hose, and there's really no kinks. It is kind of tight here, but it's not really kinked. So shout out to my buddy for welding up these brackets. And yeah, if you guys have an access to a welder or something, I recommend doing it like this. Saves yourself some money, and it fits pretty good. So on this, I'm just waiting on the hose like I mentioned, which should come down and under the throttle body. And as far as bracket goes to hold this, I'll probably have to just mock something up and make it. But yeah, it fits great. Things are coming along. All right, so it's like a day or two later, and I finally got my hose, and it's very similar to the one on the EG. All I did on eBay was search K-swap upper hose. Excuse the annoying dog. But it looks like it should clear an intercooler pipe that comes up here. I might have to trim this just to kind of bring this more over here. That way this doesn't interfere with the throttle body. But I think we can get away with it. So real simple K-swap hose. All right, so we're gonna wrap up this video. We got the subframe on, welded the radiator tabs. The radiator fits pretty good. I like where it's at. Do have to make a bracket. Fenders are in. They're not the straightest, but they'll work. Got the headlights in. More than likely they'll probably come out just because they don't need to be there. The radiator will probably come out. Just like I said, that also doesn't need to be there because I do have to clean up this charge harness, wire harness, a few lines. That'll probably do off camera because it's just kind of tedious and boring stuff. But it'll keep me busy. So yeah, that'll wrap up this video. Coming along. I like the direction where the car is going, and I'll show you what's next. Yeah, buddy. GT35 Turbo. So next video, hopefully we get into the boosting portion of this budget build. So till next time, EG Chris 92. Later.